All right. Three more out of box number 6. All right, we got the next 100 years. The way we're working isn't working. And let's make some money with some Texas Hold'em. I don't know which one to talk about. What do you think? Oh, okay. We'll do this one. Yeah, right. I wish you could hear me. All right. Texas Hold'em. I am never really been that good at being disciplined enough to play poker. Right. Maybe the older I get, I could play it. Maybe after I read this book, I'll be able to play. Watch out, Vegas. Here I come. Right? Okay. You got how to play Texas. You got why play Texas Hold'em. How to play Texas Hold'em. Hold'em poker terms. History of poker and a little trivia. Casino Hold'em advice. Oh wow, there's a lot. I'll just show you. So boom, you can take a picture of that page. There you go, that page for you. You can read it. Boom. Over there. So there. Now I don't have to sit there and read them all to you. We are going to go straight to the odds. And if you remember, I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you've been watching. You've been paying attention. Got to go back to, I think it was, oh man, kind of cheating. 1, 2, 3, 4. Box number 4, right? If you go to box number 4, under probabilities, the probabilities book is where we go to right here. The odds, Hold'em odds. I can't read upside down. Sorry. The odds for your whole cards, right? So that's page 190. But let's first go, why play Texas Hold'em? We're starting page 11. Okay, why play Texas Hold'em? Because it's exciting. No, literally, that's seriously what it starts off with. All right. That's why no other poker game is as exciting, intriguing, thrilling, fast, pot building, and as easy to learn as Texas Hold'em. Or as Hold'em. I put Texas in there. It's a game of the future. Every day, especially with legalized gambling and poker playing in more and more states, more players are learning casino-style Texas Hold'em. 7-card stud players who try Hold'em become instant converts. And it's no wonder when you consider the advantages that Texas Hold'em has over 7-card stud. Now here we go. We're going to talk about the advantages. It's a faster game. It's a much faster game. Instead of playing 20 hands per hour of stud, you can play up to 40 hands per hour in Hold'em. Yeah, that's a lot faster. 100% more hands per hour, 100% more opportunities for winning poker players, 100% more opportunity to lose, and 100% more opportunities to make money or to lose money, right? All right, that was a quick summary. There are no exposed cards. There are no exposed cards in the other player's hands for you to remember, as there are in 7-card stud, and no cards that are exposed early in the hand and then folded that you'll have to remember. The only exposed cards in the game are the community cards, and they stay exposed for all to see throughout the hand. Okay. Let's get to the pots of bigger. The pots are much bigger in Hold'em than they are in stud or draw, because Hold'em is usually played 10 or 11 handed. There are more players to call the first rounds of the betting to see the flop. Because there are more players in the hand, players who have straight or flush draws are getting the correct odds to attempt to make their hands. A player holding ace, jack, heart, who gets a flop of 9, 6, heart, and 2 diamonds, will always stay to the last card, needing just one more heart. And if he hits his flush, he's likely to win a huge pot because many of the half dozen players will have put money in the pot on all 4 betting rounds. You're gonna have to understand poker a little bit. If you don't understand poker at all, then this might not make any sense at all. Okay, You make more money. You win more money in hold'em. When you make a bigger hand in hold'em, you usually win more money of other people's money than you would in same with hand and stud. If you make a full house in stud and rake in $20 a pot, you might have played against only one player, which means that up to half the pot, 20 was yours to begin with. You've won only $10. But if you make the same hand in hold'em game, you're likely to have beat 6 players, won a $100 pot, of which only 20 was yours to begin with. This phenomenon is attributed to the key unique feature of hold'em, which is, I'm not going to continue reading because let's get to the goodies, right? And again, Texas Hold'em poker. Let's get to the odds. 190. Because I'm running out of time. Hold'em odds. Odds for your whole cards. There are exactly 13 or 1,326 different ways you can be dealt any 2 cards in the deck. Okay, so now that you know, there's only 13, basically 1,300 different scenarios that can happen. There are 6 ways to have a pair because any card can be matched with any one of the other 3 of its rank, like this. Clover, diamond, clover, heart, clover, spade, clover. Okay, I'm not going to go through any of it. And heart. Any 2 cards that are not a pair can come in these combinations. Let me just show you. Right? So you can take a picture of it for yourself. Because if I read it, then I'm just going to confuse you. Okay. So now that the odds that you'll be dealt, ace, 220 to 1. Any pair in the pocket, 16 to 1. Ace, king suited, 330. Okay, wow. Okay, all 169 possible 2-carded hold'em hands. That's equals suited. Okay, so oh, that's a 3 and a 2. I get it. So right here, I'm going to turn it sideways so then you can read the whole numbers. You can turn it back yourself. Right? You want to learn, you want to win the game, study those numbers right there. Let's keep it going. Excuse me. And again, this has to do with the probability of the other bit that we were talking about in box number, what is it? What was it? 4, I think. Okay. Percentage that before the flop no one else holds. An ace, 10-handed game, 13%. An ace if you do, 10-handed, 28. An ace if you don't, 10-handed, 15. An ace 5. Okay, I'll just show you. All right, we're almost running out of time, so we're not going to be able to go through all of these numbers. However, oh wow, it really goes into the different percentages. Oh yeah, yeah. This is like literally, if you like, we gotta understand more of probability, but then after probability, these numbers are gonna be like, if you study these numbers, world of difference. Because, you know, all the other kind of stuff, the strategy, blah, 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 it's just talking. But the numbers is where it is, the probabilities, because the numbers don't lie, right? Like odds that someone holds a better hand than you do pre-flop, right? So there's like, this is exactly where you want to be, right? Right here, top 40 hold'em hands based on earnings power. Right, over cards, basic odds for the flop. Yeah, this is where it's gonna get interesting. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Drawing odds from a deck of 47 unseen cards. Yeah, we're over time. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. Learning, I mean, it's great because this book right here is part of the reason why you want to learn probability. So these numbers make more sense. You see what I'm saying? You see how having a library incorporates itself? You never know. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we looked at this book. All right.